For this week's Smith Business Close-Up, we are on location at the University of Maryland, and joining us is P.K. Kannan, the Ralph Tyser Professor of Marketing Science and Chair of the Department of Marketing. Professor, thank you for being with us.
Good seeing you, Jeff.
We'd like to focus in on technology and retailing and the big changes that are taking place. What do you see?
Well, if you were to look at the evolution of digital technology, it has actually afforded two things. One, from customer's perspective, there is greater transparency. What I mean by greater transparency is people can now go online and do search and find out what kind of deal they are getting in terms of prices. And there is transparency in terms of quality because there are ratings and people's word of mouth that they can refer to and figure out what is the quality of the product or the service that they are getting online or offline, and also what price they are paying for it.
Right, and you can do that even if you're standing in a store, an old-fashioned brick-and-mortar retailer.
Absolutely. So this idea of showrooming, where I can go into a store, look at something which I really like, touch and feel, and look at the quality, and then search on the web and find out what kind of prices I'm getting on the web, and then decide to buy on the web rather than buying in the store.
Okay, so that sounds like a terrible thing for the retail business, that they build the showroom, as you call it, advertise, bring people in, and then they make the purchase somewhere else. But you were telling me this technology also adds some transparency from the retailer's side.
Absolutely, because as much as consumers do have access to retail information, prices, and quality, there are evolution of tracking technology that is enabling all these retailers to look to see what consumers are doing as they are searching the web, how are their needs evolving, what kind of actions are they taking on the web, offline. Offline, there is also tracking technology that tells you how long they are able to stand in front of a particular aisle, what are they looking at, and so all this information they can data mine and figure out what consumers are actually thinking about when they are purchasing something.
Even to the point of being able to track the flow of different types of customers through the store and then arrange the merchandise to take advantage of where they think people are headed.
Exactly. And what that allows stores to do is to better relate to the needs of consumers and meet their needs wherever and whenever it arises, so that they are absolutely ready when consumers really want something.
Where is this all heading? I mean, how far along in this process do you think we are?
Well, we are pretty far along in this process. And the reason is, if you look at consumers of today, they are becoming much more at ease with technology and shopping on the web and mobile, different devices. And all these things have given them a feeling of control. So they actually are unbundling the process of shopping and doing what they want in different touch points. And to the extent that retailers can observe them, track them, they can create what is known as algorithmic personalization.
And that feels, as a consumer, like I don't want to be part of an algorithm at all. What does that mean from a consumer standpoint?
What really it means is this, that when you shop through different touch points, omni-channels and multiple channels, I get lots of data about what you do, how do you react to different messages that you see, and all these things are fed into an algorithm in order to understand what is the best way to target you at different points in time and at different channels, and what will make you purchase some item that I am selling to you. So it allows the marketers to really intervene at the appropriate time so that they can be more effective in targeting the customer and marketing to them.
So it sounds like there's a bit of an arms race here among marketers, and the more sophisticated would have an advantage over the mom and pop store or the less sophisticated outfit.
Absolutely. And what is happening with retailing is it is not just experience within the store or online. It is becoming more of an omni-channel experience. That is, you are trying to look at customer as they touch different points. It could be offline, it could be online, and you have to provide the right kind of experience for this customer so that they become customer for you for life. Otherwise, if you are not really sophisticated about it and you're looking at stores as separately, online as separately, you're going to be at a disadvantage.
And the consumer is developing, as you say, an expectation of efficiency.
Absolutely. And they are expecting you to touch you at whatever point they want to touch you at. So it could be using a mini iPad, or it could be using a mobile, it could be using the phone. So they expect you to be around whenever they have a need, and this is the customer of tomorrow, and you really have to market to them.
Professor P.K. Kannan joining us from the Smith School of Business. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.